Just getting right, steady and straight. Into a little bit of a breeze down on the start as they come along. Nice start there, clean, straight away. So we've got on the left-hand side, as you can see, it's St. Hild and St. Bede's College, and then University of Virginia on the Buckinghamshire side on the right-hand side of the course here. Clean and fast now from the University of Virginia.
Yeah, I was interested there, Gary. As they line up on the start, I noticed the University of Virginia have got a really interesting rig. They've got, as you can see, two rowers sitting one in front of the other with the oars on the same side, and then they've got the same thing on the other side. So instead of going alternate, they go two on one side and two on the other side. And when you see a crew like that, you think, are they having problems with their steering? You know, why have they done that? And they went off that start die straight. So clearly, whatever was the reason, what they're doing now is working for them. And they did. It was a very powerful start, and they absolutely powered away from St. Hild, St. Bede and St. Cuthbert's there.
So St. Hild and St. Bede's is the composite crew here. It's, in terms of what they've done before, they have they're a composite crew of the University of Durham colleges. So the second string really out of University of Durham, but no match today for the University of Virginia. The American crews always love coming here. Big event for them, well attended again this year. Record entries from the United States of America across all events. And we're just looking, we're now into the mid part again. We're through the barrier, which is the first timing mark. Typically just over, it's about 600 meters out from the start, and then you kind of get into what can be no man's land, particularly for St. Hild and St. Bede here, as they trail by about a length of clear water.
Yeah, and unsurprisingly, the University of Virginia have a significant weight advantage of well over a stone a man, and you can see that. You can see they're college athletes. They're physically very strong. Now the college crews from Durham, as Gary said, they're the second string. They'll be the athletes that are not quite at the standard to row for Durham University as a whole, but they've formed up together three colleges together to put a crew at the highest standard that's possible with the athletes that they've got.
Stretching out a nice lead now, and you can see, if you look at the timing of strokes, University of Virginia just taking the rate down. A little bit of balance problems there. It's just riding down to the right-hand side as they come up towards the catch, which is the front part of the stroke as the blades go into the water. Just being a little bit super picky there, but they're out in front. Again, one of the fancied crews here in this event.
As they pass Upper Thames Rowing Club, they've definitely dropped the rate a bit there, Gary, haven't they? They're stretching out.
Yeah, it's all about just composing, isn't it now, Anna? And they know that what they've done, just getting that first quarter out to the barrier. Typically in an 8, you're going to do it in around 2 minutes, just below 2 minutes for this event in the Temple Challenge Cup. University, an event for University 8s.
And the distance between the crews there is certainly enough for poor old St. Hild, St. Bede and St. Cuthbert to be feeling a bit of the wash from that 8 ahead of them. You know, as a rower, there's a particular motion that a boat ahead of you will produce, an 8 ahead of you, that there's a rhythm to it, and you feel the bumps come under your seat, and they'll know that Virginia are out to a commanding lead because they'll feel those bumps under their seat, and that's not going to help their mental state. They know it's over, so it's about pride now as they come past the enclosures.
St. Hild and St. Bede just hugging the booms there, but having no impression here. Again, listen, there's a lot of conversation about which is the favoured station here. If you look at the statistics over the whole week, it works out roughly the same. Personally, I favour the inside station closest to the grandstands, because when you're coming down in a tight race, you want that crowd to lift you up, and we'll get that as we progress through the week. As we start to move on to the bigger open events. But meanwhile here, day 1 of Henley Royal Regatta coming to you via YouTube. It's all looking pretty good now for the University of Virginia.
Yeah, they're looking very relaxed. I would be having an eye on this crew to progress a long way through this regatta. I'll be watching every race they do. I'm really impressed by their relaxation. You know, it's a big part of a rowing race. The more energy you take out in between strokes, the more relaxation you can produce, the more energy you save. And so a crew that can race in a grandstand environment with a crowd like this and still look like, you know, they're out for a Sunday paddle, that's impressive. That's impressive to me, and I think that they'll. I think that anybody else entered in this event will be keeping an eye out for them and perhaps hoping not to come up against them too soon.
Well, they seem to come to Henley every 2 years, University of Virginia, and when they do, they make it through either the quarterfinals or the semi-finals. So a crew to watch out for all the other British boats in this event for University 8. Still a good crowd here as we head towards the end of the day's racing. University of Virginia over the line, clear water. They've made it look very easy. They will move through the regatta to the next stage.